excellent performance.
Novak, the unbeatable.
This takes him into the Wimbledon quarter-final.
Yes, now the celebration comes.
The world number one moves on.
Well, what a day of tennis. Medvedev gets a walkover after being 2-0 up. Shock exit of Tsitsipas, who fell to Chris Eubanks in 5 amazing sets. Holger Rune getting through Grigor Dimitrov just when Dimitrov was playing the best tennis of his life. Carlos Alcaraz, the world's number one, gets by Berrettini when Berrettini thought he had a real good chance to repeat what he did in 2021.
Defending champion Novak Djokovic came through in 4 tough sets against Hubert Hurkacz. Over 2 days, it was a real test for the champion.
Second match, Djokovic, Vijay 7-6, 7-6, part 7, 6-4.
Djokovic and the Wimbledon quarter-finals reacquainted. Two players who enjoyed that contest. Novak, the unbeatable.
This time,
Game, set, and match, Alcaraz.
the world number one moves on.
3-1, 3-6, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3.
The number one seed, Carlos Alcaraz, played some fantastic tennis on the center court against a very, very tough Matteo Berrettini. Berrettini was always going to be a tough customer from the back of the court. He serves big. He's been in the final here before in 2021, so he knows what it is to do. But Alcaraz really fought tooth and nail. Just when it mattered, he played the big points better. Solid, focused better, concentration level very much higher.
Last year I lost in the 4th round. I really wanted to play the quarterfinal here. Coming this year with that goal, you know, to first step, getting into the quarterfinal, and you know, this is my dream is to play a final here, to win this title one day. So I hope to, you know, reach that dream this year. But right now it's great to be in the quarterfinal.
Match point. That is a triumph of perseverance and willpower over the years.
3-6, 7-6, 3-6. Tsitsipas got up 2-1 in this match. It looked like he could close it out in 4 sets. That wasn't to happen. Eubanks had other thoughts in his mind. Winning the 4th set 6-4, going into the 5th set, Tsitsipas still had to be the favorite. But as it turned out, it was Eubanks who kept the momentum up after winning the 4th set. Ended up winning 6-4 in the 5th. He could have just as easily gotten for it to be a tight match, and then the nerves could have got to him. But the nerves did not get to him. He overcame them brilliantly to get by the number 5 seed Tsitsipas and find a place in the quarterfinal. Great day for Chris Eubanks. Madison Keys came through a tough match, but managed to come through as well in 3 sets. You got Aryna Sabalenka, the number 2 seed, and needless to say, a favorite for these championships as well this year. Is she ready to win Wimbledon? Rybakina coming through against Haddad Maia was expected in a 2-set win, but again, Haddad Maia injured, dropped out, gave Rybakina a chance to get away very fairly comfortably, and that puts her now, of course, in the quarterfinal. Ons Jabeur is through to a quarterfinal, and she's playing some tremendous tennis just where she left off, reaching the final here last year.
Jabeur had seconds
2 sets to love, 6 love.
to let that win sink in, watching the ball land. She needed nothing like her brilliant best.
Yes, now the celebration comes.
Last year's finalist Ons Jabeur played some spectacular tennis today against two-time champion Petra Kvitova. Ons Jabeur just flew off the handle, started so well, got to 5-love very quickly, won the first set comfortably, and then just when it looked like Kvitova might get into the match, Ons Jabeur put her foot down on the pedal. Two very quick sets, 6-love, 6-3 against the two-time champion Petra Kvitova. Ons Jabeur is back in the same form that got her to the final last year.
Won the first set, I said, like, the match is starting right now. You know, you never know with Petra, you can win 6-love, but then lose 6-love after. So it's always tricky playing her, and I just try to stay in the momentum, and I think I really played good today, so hopefully tomorrow will be, after tomorrow will be the same.
Indian interest with Rohan Bopanna and Matthew Ebden through the round of 16 as well.
Game, set and match, Bopanna Ebden.
An ace from Rohan Bopanna and a straightforward straight sets victory against an inexperienced British pair, but one with plenty.
In spite of the British crowd cheering for their team, but Bopanna and Ebden, a much better team, combined well, played better than they did on the opening round match where they went to 3 sets. So I think this second round match, along with that tough first round match, has given them, really put them in form rather, to get into the third round. So they are well set on the way to be one of the favorites to win these sets.
We always knew getting into the match, it's going to be a tricky match because we hadn't really seen our opponents play before. We went down a break in that first set, but I think we stuck to our strands. We had a good returning game. Matt returned really well to get back the break, and once we got back the break and that momentum, I think we were far better today. But having said that, both the guys, they can play on the surface. Every time you play a British team, you know that's going to be tough when playing on the grass courts. But yeah, happy to be through to the third round.